How to get up early. You just do it. You've decided to get up early, so when the alarm goes off, you just get out of bed immediately. Now, I've got some good tips, tricks and hacks to go into this, but the biggest secret or the biggest way to do it is to actually do it. The only reason you're not going to do it is you're going to wake up in the morning and you're going to respond to the monkey mind that loves the warmth, loves being comfortable, and loves the easy route. But if you've decided with your higher self, your true self, that you're going to get up earlier to do something hopefully beneficial with your life, some health stuff, some phone's just sliding around. I haven't even got a mount because I'm super pro. Yeah. Oh, there's a bend that goes the other way. Hopefully it'll just slide back. So yeah, having a good reason, I think, is the second biggest thing. So number one is slide back. Nah, not so much. Should have taken that bend harder. Number one is deciding that you're going to wake up and deciding that you're not going to listen to the monkey mind when that alarm goes off and you open your eyes. Jumping out of bed immediately and doing some 3 power exhales is an amazing way to get the day started. It's the quickest, best way. If you've only got 30 seconds or a minute to get your body and mind going, yeah, you kind of, I'll have to make a video on that one. It's called Mukha Bhastrika in yoga, but it's basically expelling all of the stale air in your lungs. Because when you go to sleep at night, you have the gases change, the nitrogen and the carbon dioxide and whatnot levels change in your body to adjust you for sleep, to get you ready for sleep. But when you wake up in the morning, you've kind of been, shallow breathing in the night, and you've got all this stale air. Now, breathing gives you energy. And most people don't breathe correctly. We've got some breath businesses in nonconformity, and we're going to be educating people on a lot of this breath stuff because it's mind-blowing. It's like a superpower. If you know how to use your breath, it's like you're a superpower, a superhero. So yeah, Mukha Bhastrika, power breaths, getting rid of all of that stale air, and then taking 3 deep, big breaths in through the nose. And you can do out through the mouth, out through the nose. That's going to supercharge you. I think the third thing is having like a purpose, a reason. Hopefully you're waking up for a reason. Like we've got the 4 a.m. club. That's what I'm starting tomorrow again. That's for me to get a couple of hours working with business, do my 15-minute like health, body, mind routine, future routine. So that's that. I'm just coming up to the shop. Our fire alarms have been going off sporadically throughout the day, and it's been highly annoying. I've tried everything, but I'm just going to have to go and get 3 of these batteries to change them. I've got a lamb dinner in the oven. Lamb shoulder, like 1 pot with potatoes, onions, garlic, and some flageolet beans. Some rare flageolet beans. Should really start showing all my food. So, I'll be back in a mo. Got the batteries. So yeah, getting up. I'm starting this tomorrow. It's I delayed it a bit just because, well, we've been waiting. It's just been chaos life. Nowhere near as much time for business. And so this seemed like the best solution. Get up at 4 a.m. Do a 15-minute turbocharged sequence, which I'll go more into. And then get a good solid couple of hours working, and then I've got time kind of go through my day. So that'll be 4 till 6, because that's when Vito is normally up. And we like a leisurely breakfast. Like that's really important to us to start the day. Pancakes this morning with like lemon and orange and bananas and things. And yeah, it's just really nice to have a leisurely family breakfast every morning, like not rushed, make nice food, start the day off in a good state, some good food. So like the 6 till 9 slot in the day is going to be, yeah, for that leisurely breakfast, to get ready, shower and stuff, and just to get like you know, do the trio of the bins, the dishwasher, and a laundry load. And if we do that every day, then we'll keep on top of stuff. And yeah, then we might have time in there to do a bit of get a bit of a dish going. I'm just looking at trying to optimize like every little bit of time now. So we've also been talking about like what like 6 or 7 meals do we want, and then let's just be batch cooking those. Do a batch cook every other day, and say put a load of meals in the bank, because our food's been running a bit lower just due to everything that's going. But luckily we had a load in the bank. I like to. Because yeah, you just have days that you go out or things happen, and we never want to make bad choices with food. We're not perfect, but we do a good job. And it was important to us with Vito to home make all of our food for us and for him. Thankfully, he's now starting to eat a lot of our food, and we're blending our food with kind of his. So like beef stews, chicken schnitzels, homemade with these 100-day birds. And like a veg stew, like a lot of just one pot kind of stewy, brothy, healthy meals using beans, organic meats, and yeah, organic vegetables, and they're just incredible. Like yesterday was, I don't know what happened yesterday. Before we knew it was like 2:30, and we hadn't even had lunch, which is really weird. But we'd gone out and had a nice time. And luckily I had a couple of oxtail stews buried in one of the freezers, so got one of those out, and that's satisfied. Yeah, it's just a big time saver, like especially just having to think about what to eat every day. Every meal, what are we gonna eat? You're just wasting time, and then you're probably gonna just go to bad choices. So being organised with that goes a long way, because we've literally got 6 weeks technically at the end of April before they want us out, but I've got to negotiate like end of May really, because we wasted a month plus. We've only just got back up straight really from getting back in, and only just feeling like us again. So we don't have anywhere to go, and not really any money coming in. So yeah, interesting position. I've got to turbocharge this company and get it absolutely going. So you could help with that by booking a coaching call with me, with the links below. And yeah, just from tomorrow it's going to be up at 4 a.m. and yeah, I'm feeling very confident. It's like, I don't know, all the other options and stuff of like are just not a certainty for things. And it's just like, yeah, it's just like everything is pointing towards this company having to take off for our future success. So that's what we're gonna do. Thought I'd come out and add a little final touch to the video today, because it's the spring equinox, and try and catch some of the lovely colours in the weird and wonderful skies. Yeah, life is wild. And yeah, I feel it's the start of a new chapter tomorrow, of 6 weeks technically to get out of this house, and I'm going to negotiate till the end of May. And I mean, we've got our rights to stay there. I mean, there's a negotiation in terms of like compensation for everything that happened with us. So it's hard to calculate, but I was doing some sums. I was like, wow, $5,000. It's very hard to know. It's not their fault, you know, it's the fault of the initial installers of the air source heat pumps. But my rent's $950. They refunded February, so March, April, May is 3 months. $950. That's 3 minus 152, 2850. So I'm going to say, look, we'll just get out by the end of May. You can sell the house. We'll leave it in good nick, and yeah, we won't pay any more rent. So I'm going to negotiate that. That'll just help our cash flow, and yeah, get the business off the ground. So I'm going to enjoy a last drink of red wine tonight. We've had a celebratory kind of spring equinox meal. It's where the officially the days become longer than the nights, so it's like the equal point where things meet, and it feels quite a magical time. I don't know, I'm into all the weird and wonderful. I'm into the witchy stuff. I'm into all the ancient cultures, the rituals, the sacred sites. Like, I love all that. It seems like a lot of modern science is only just trying to catch up with a lot of what our ancestors knew about. And maybe, I don't know, like a lot of that might have been covered up just to keep us dumb. I think a lot of the schooling system, it's like, they'll teach you biology. Here's the heart, here's the penis, here are the kneecaps, but like, how does the actual mind work? We're not taught that. We're not taught how to actually memorize things. We're taught how to read, but not actually how the brain does read and take in words, and how you can actually learn to read faster and take in more information and speed read. We're taught maths. We're not taught about personal finances. We're taught about business, but you don't actually do it. You just, same at university. I was just thinking about university today. Like, I did a 4-year degree. It was 3 years with a gap year. And I think like 40% of it was like coursework. So it was, coursework and presentations. And I loved that because, you know, you'd work on a computer or you'd work up and do a presentation. We did a presentation to Cadbury's about a new concept for any product. And we chose like a combining the breakfast, the up and coming breakfast bar market with a chocolate bar. And lo and behold, like they really loved it. And one came out, we saw it in the shops like a few weeks later. I mean, and not that they copied us, but it just meant that we were like, we'd done our research and we'd picked up on something. But at the end of that degree, like I had to go and sit in a big hall, sit at a desk with a paper and pen and write for 3 hours. I'm like, I've not written, I can't even read my own handwriting. Like, I've been working on a computer. This is a business and technology course, dudes. Like, what? I walked out of one or two of them because it's just like, why am I sitting here writing in paper and pen? But that's not the work I've been doing. That's not the work this course is about, to test me on a written exam form. It's just absolute nonsense. But anyway, we're going off on tangents here. What was I? No more drinking from tomorrow. No more any. I'm healthy. I've definitely been having a few too many drinks just to deal with the added stress that's been going on in life at the minute, and deservedly so. But like, I just I want this company and the words that I write and the energy to come from the purest place. I want it to flow through me. So I don't want anything getting in the way of that. And it's only really a bit of wine that that could be tainting the painting, really, of this tapestry of this business. Really, I do see it as art, really, this business, and most business I do, because it should be. It's not, you know, this. I admire anybody that's successful in business, and I admire anybody that wants to try and get into business. But there's just like there's different types of business people, and I'm not this cold, hard-hearted, cutthroat deal maker that will trample over anybody just to make a buck. Like, try and make it work for everybody, and try and help before you try and make sure that like the value, it's a fair exchange. If you're receiving money, then the value should be equal or more so to the other person in different ways, and that's the beauty when it's a winning formula. So it's day 291. So tomorrow at 9 a.m. is officially the spring equinox, and we've just been sorting things today. It's been good. The smoke alarm thing was wild, but the new batteries have fixed it. Fantastic. It just seems like everything is just telling us to get out and move away. That's what it is. Like, there's just some new noisy neighbours over there. Just think other things going on. This smoke, it's just like everything's saying. It's almost the alarms are going to say, it's like, get out, get out, get out, move away, move away. It's like, okay, we're listening, we're moving. So up at 4 a.m. tomorrow. No questions asked. The alarm goes off. The only problem is I have sometimes been putting my alarm on and it hasn't gone off, which is weird. I don't know if the volume's been down. I was going to get that other alarm. That's what I need. I don't want my phone to wake me up, because I want to wake up and then I want to do my Mukha Bhastrika turbo exhale breath, and then do some breaths, and then do my 15-minute sequence, which I've got roughly. I've talked about it a little bit, and it's just bookending the day. Like, if you just get up and go, brush teeth, go for a poo, have some breakfast, go to work, have a coffee. If you're just doing the same things every day and not turbocharging yourself, it's going to be hard to create change. So this 15 minutes in the morning plus the 15 minutes in the evening work nicely together to create a 4-part day, not a 2-part day. Awake, most people are like sleeping, awake, sleep, awake. But if you can bookend your day with these 15 minutes, that's all we're asking here. So that's 30 minutes in total. So how much is that in time investment? If you're 30 minutes, so 24 hours, take the 8 is 16 hours, so it's 30 into the 16 into 32. It's like 3%, is that 3%? I don't know, it's only a couple of percent of the time of your day. Or is it? It's about 0.33%, I think. There's been so many noisy planes today as well. That's just another factor. Loads of noisy planes. They're not commercial planes. There's something going on. I don't know what. Maybe I do. Maybe you know. If you know, you know. That's all we'll say. So yeah, it's only a small time investment, but that 15 minutes in the morning is going to like... what we're trying to do is the 3 things which we're going to get going is the body, the mind, and your future. Because if you just wake up and do the same old boring routine every morning, have a think about it. Have a think about your morning tomorrow when you wake up and what you do and what you just do automatically without thinking. This morning routine, it's hard because all you want to do is just do the same thing you did the day before. But if you can force yourself to just do 5 minutes exercise, moving the body, yoga, jumping, stretching, whatever you want to do, 5 minutes breathing, meditation on the mind, exercising the mind, and then 5 minutes focused on your future, your optimum life, then your whole day is going to change. Your whole day, your emotions, your mood, your vibe, energy, outlook, emotions, your actions, your habits, everything is going to change, believe me. So that's what we're kind of promoting here at Nonconformity Company with the Life Master business. God, I'm making long videos now. Now this granddad vlogging style. I'm like, right, off to the races. I can just chat away. So then, yeah, that's the morning. Then the evening is again about 15 minutes. Yeah, 15 minutes, split it into 3 again. So this is 6 good habits you're automating every day, and this is going to compound up. Believe me, it really does. Like when I got into this in Bali, like I was just mad experimenting with all this stuff, and some of my morning routines were 2 hours long, and I tested on one of the people. It was just far too long. So I've believe me, I was looking back on a lot on my spreadsheets and different things that I've tried and tested with other people and myself, and yeah, I've tried a lot, but just 15 minutes, man. Morning, 15 in the evening. In the evening, you have a little reflection, a little journal, and I like to answer 4 questions and write them down. Again, I was looking back on a lot of the journals that I did this the other day because of all this past nonsense that's been going on. And yeah, just 4 questions. What's happened? You just write a couple of sentences. What's happened? A couple of sentences. How are you? So you get to check in with yourself. How are you feeling? How are you doing? A couple of sentences. What's going to happen? No, what are you grateful for? So you check in with the gratitude just to like top up that, because that's a good vibration. And then what's going to happen? So then you're going to the future again. Then 5 minutes planning your next day's work session. So when you wake up the next day, you know exactly what you're doing. Your subconscious mind will work on this overnight. So when you wake up, you don't just go, oh, I'm in the office, cool, what am I doing? And then you go, before you know it, you're on YouTube going wherever it takes you. You know, this is the 2 hours at the 4 a.m, 4 till 6 I'm doing. Like, I want that work to be the equivalent of 8 hours that I used to do in an office. And it can be, and it will be, and it is. Because you're organised the night before. And then again, the last 5 minutes of that evening is just a bit of like a bit of breathing or meditation, or just sitting there and just soaking in the day and just accepting what's happened in the day, accepting where you are in life, and knowing that you're moving forward, and knowing that you're going to get up the next day, and you're going to wake up and you're going to do your morning sequence, and then you're going to do whatever you've set to do. And we're promoting starting multiple online businesses, diversifying your business interests, diversifying your investments, diversifying all of the areas of your life: health, work, people, finances, and evolution, and building the life, designing your own life, like forgetting the current system. Like, there's a million different ways to do it, and it needs to suit you, it needs to suit what you're into and where you want to go, and the people around you, and who you want to help, and the way that you see the world wants to go. So just forget everything. How do you want to go about it? Like, one thing I'm certainly going to do once we've moved away is Monday I'm going to take off, and we've got the domain takemondayoff.com. So that's another little program just to get people thinking, like, because if you're in a position where you're dreading Monday on the Sunday, then you can change that. You can design your life where you turn Monday into the best day ever, and I'm going to do that. We're going to have a tech-free day, a work-free day, anything-free day. We'll wake up on Mondays and we'll just let it flow, and we'll do anything we want to do. We'll do exactly what we want to do when we want to do it, and there'll be no pressure, and it'll be relaxed, and there'll be no technology interrupting us. Never interrupts me anyway, because I don't have any notifications or those icons. If you want me, you ring me, that's it. But nobody rings me anyway, so it's perfect. Oh God, I better shut up, eh? But Emily's got loads of these bobble hats. I love them. I've fallen in love with these bobble hats of late. They're really comfortable, and I don't know, kind of cool. Make your own judgment. Judge me and leave me a negative comment. Don't subscribe. Certainly don't like. All right.